Yo guys, what is going on? In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Indiana Pacers on NBA 2K24. Will we become champions or will we fall short of our goal and become a lottery team? Find out in today's video. And if you are enjoying the content recently and want to see more videos like this, press the like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Tyrese Haliburton here, one of the best up-and-coming point guards in the NBA. He played with Team USA this summer and he played really good, man. Definitely has the playmaking edge. Executives, coaches, all rave about his intelligence on the court. And at 23 years old, there's so much room to improve. He got the bag this summer, 6 years, $211 million. So that is good to see. Hopefully he stays in Indiana for the long run. I'd love to see him end his career here. But yeah, that is the pillar of our team right now. That is who we're going to build around in this video. And another staple of this roster is center Myles Turner. He's been with the team for 8 seasons. There's been lots of trade rumors regarding him the past few seasons, but he's on a pretty attractive contract. I mean, if you look at it, it's 2 years, around $40 million, and it's only going down. So he's getting paid on average $20 million a year, and he's one of the best interior defenders in the whole entire NBA. As you can see, he averages about, almost 3 blocks a game, 2.3 the season before that, 2.8, and the season before that, 3.4, and even last year, he came to his own as an offensive player, averaging a career high of 18 points per game. If we could just get the rebounding a little better, I think that might be a career high also, 7.5, yeah. But if we could get that up to maybe 10, then he'd be elite, man, in my opinion. And of course, we have Bruce Brown, who the Pacers acquired this offseason. He's on a 2-year contract. I thought his 2024 year was a team option, but I guess in 2K they don't have it as that. But getting paid $22 million his first year and $23 million the next year. He gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he played great for the Nuggets in the playoffs. He could play, the 1, the 2, the 3, whatever you need him to do, he could do it. He's a good defender, good playmaker. So definitely an asset for this team. And then we have Buddy Hield, one of the best perimeter threats in the entire league. As you can see, A+. And I was confused because when 2K dropped, he was number 7. And it just got announced yesterday that he's actually switching it to number 7. So 2K had the script before the NBA announced it. But he averaged 16.8 points per game last season. And look at that 3-point percentage, man. 42.5%. Absolute dead eye right there. I really want to keep him part of this team. He is on an expiring deal, I believe. Yeah, $19.28 million. But if we could keep him around, that'd be good. I know him and Tyrese Haliburton have a great relationship. They both came from the Kings together. And at 30 years old, he's good for badge progression for Matherin, who is another up-and-coming star. I think he's going to be a stud in a few years, man. First season, 16.7 points per game. Last season, he challenged LeBron James, saying he's better than him. And then the game they played, he absolutely killed it. So definitely one of the pillars as well as this squad. And I really want to build around him, Tyrese, and even Myles Turner. I want to keep Myles Turner around for the long run. Regardless of the trade rumors, regardless of the contract disputes, I think he is a for-lifer on the Pacers. And then we have Obi Toppin, man. We acquired him this offseason, and just that pick-and-roll threat between him and Tyrese Haliburton is going to be elite. Obviously, you can see he's a high flyer. He's going to catch those lobs, man. He gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. He could defend, he could shoot, especially the inside game is his specialty. So we're going to look to get him some playing minutes, of course. With the Knicks last season, he didn't really see the floor much. 15.7 minutes per game, 17 minutes per game, and 11 minutes per game. So with starter minutes, we're going to see how he does. I mean, per 36, he's averaging 17 points, 19 points. So he gives you a little bit of everything, man. Good shooting splits. Very excited to see what he can bring to the table. And then we have TJ McConnell, one of the scrappiest, most underrated guards in the entire league. As you can see from these grades, man, A+ inside scoring, A+ midi, A 3-pointer, A perimeter defense, A playmaking. 31 years old, he's getting up there in age, but he's on an attractive contract, 2 years, $18 million. And I really want to keep him around as well. I mean, he's a very efficient player. He gets it done. Gives you everything you need out of a traditional point guard. So he's good running the bench unit. And then we have Aaron Nesmith, man. We got him from the Celtics. He really came into his own. Got some starter minutes last season. Averaged 10.1 points per game, 4 rebounds. And he also had solid shooting splits, 43% from the field, almost 37% from 3, and 24.9 minutes per game. So we're going to see him really come to his own. He's a 3-point threat, it says in 2K. But he is on an expiring deal. So question mark if we're going to bring him back or not, because this team has a lot of wings. Another young and up-and-coming guard, Andrew Nembhard. He kind of came out of nowhere last season. His second-round pick of the 2022 NBA draft, but he averaged 9.5 points per game, 4.5 assists, very solid shooting splits for a rookie, and 27.7 minutes per game. Like I said, came out of nowhere, but he has so much potential, man. And then we have another young forward in Jalen Smith. This team is loaded full of wings and forwards, as I said. I mean, look at this. We have so much talent at the small forward, so much talent at the power forward. These two could play the small forward as well. So there's just a lot of question marks. I don't know who I'm going to bring back exactly, but he averaged 9.4 last year, 5.8 rebounds per game, solid shooting splits, and he's another player with a lot of potential and talent. They have Jordan Nwora. He is on an expiring deal, I believe. Yeah, getting paid $3 million this year. Not really sure if I want to bring him back, though. He does give you a very, very good three-point shot, though. Almost 41% last year from three. So definitely a dead eye. Definitely spaces the floor. And he's just a solid player, man. Then at the backup center, we have Isaiah Jackson. Gives you rebounding, gives you interior defense. And I think he's going to be a good player for the Pacers for years to come. He was a first-round pick 22 in the 2021 NBA draft. And he's been playing really solid the past few seasons. I mean, last year, 7.2 points per game, 4.5 rebounds in limited minutes, and even 1.5 blocks. If you do his per 36 stats, absolutely insane, especially his rookie season. Almost 20, 10, and 3.5 blocks. So definitely somebody I want to look forward to, especially if, Myles Turner goes down or something. He's definitely going to get some solid minutes, though. And then the rookie that we drafted, Jarace Walker, man, said he models his game after Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So if he could play anywhere near where they're at, we're going to be good for the long run. And he can kind of do it all on the court, man. Gives you really good defense, though, especially. Very athletic, so lots of potential coming from him. And then Daniel Tice, we'll keep him around for badge progression. He's probably not going to see the floor much, to be honest, though. At 31 years old, 74 overall, not much room to improve right there. And then we have Ben Shepherd. He kind of took over for Chris Duarte, who the Pacers traded to the Kings, I believe. And, yeah, he's just another perimeter threat. We'll try to get him some minutes. Hopefully he can develop good for us. But at 70 overall, it's kind of hard to develop that into a starting caliber player. And then Kendall Brown, he was on the team last year. He didn't do too much, though. I think he got injured throughout the season. So he's on a two-way contract. He's probably not going to stick around long. And to start the season, Tyrese Haliburton is playing 35 minutes per game. Mathurin, 28. Jarace Walker, 22. Obi Toppin, 24. Myles Turner, 29. Buddy Hield, 20. Bruce Brown, 18. Nesmith, 18. Nembhard, 16. Nwora, 15. And Isaiah Jackson, 15. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the 11-man rotation. It is kind of overkill, getting this many players in the game, because it's just there's so much talent and potential on this team. I want to make sure all the young guys are getting minutes so they progress for me. So I probably will switch it if we're not doing so good, or if we're on the fringe of being a play-in or playoff team, or even on the fringe of not making the playoffs and being a play-in team. But for right now, this is what I'm rocking with. All right, y'all, so at the trade deadline, we are sitting at 29-23, 18-9 at home, which is absolutely killing it. 11-14 on the road, which isn't that great. 16-19 within our conference with a 2-point differential. And honestly, we're not even really that far back from second place in the conference, only about 3.5 games back. So if we get a little momentum, get on a roll this second half this season, we could potentially push for second place. And looking at the stats, man, Tyrese Haliburton, of course, absolutely killing it. 22.3 points, 10 assists, averaging a double-double on 51% from the field and almost 43% from three. And let's see what that free throw is. He's almost 50-40-90. That'd be awesome if we could get up to that this year. But nonetheless, we're still killing it with him. And Benny Mathurin, 16.1 points per game, 3.9 rebounds per game. Pretty solid. His shooting splits aren't too bad. A little dip from last season, but, he's still playing pretty good. Myles Turner is so close to averaging a double-double, but still having a good season. Buddy Hield, 12.3 points per game. Shooting split, still amazing. Shooting almost 44% from three. Absolutely insane right there. Obi Toppin, career highs in points per game, rebounds per game. Pretty much everything, man. And he has solid shooting splits as well. So I'm assuming since Haliburton has 10 assists per game, him and Obi Toppin are killing in the pick and roll. And TJ McConnell, also a really good season, man. 9.3 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Jarace Walker in his rookie campaign, 8 points per game, 6 rebounds, 1.5 assists. Very, very good shooting split, shooting 48 from the field and 40% from three. And in award races, we have Myles Turner for DPOY and Obi Toppin for most improved. I was really hoping that Tyrese Haliburton, oh, that's clutch. I was really hoping Tyrese Haliburton would be in the most valuable player race, but he's still playing really good. Hopefully we can get him up there next season. And it looks like we're going to have around $60 million next season to make a splash in free agency. So I'm very excited to see who we're going to get. Obviously, I don't know if we're going to accept Bruce Brown's $23 million for next season, especially not accepting Daniel Tice's almost $10 million next season. Benny Mathurin, of course, we're going to accept. Jalen Smith has a player option. Alright, y'all, at the end of the season, Ja Morant is your MVP, Rookie of the Year Wemby, Chris Paul 6th man, Giannis DPOY, Naz Reid most improved. So Tyrese Haliburton does make all NBA third team. His stats did dip a little bit from the trade deadline. He's no longer averaging a double-double, but he still has very solid shooting stats. And let's go, man. The Pacers were able to clinch the third spot in the Eastern Conference, sitting at 48-34, 26-15 at home, 22-19 on the road with a 2.5 point differential. So we definitely gained some momentum, played better down the stretch. And here are the season stats. It looks like everybody kind of dipped in production, to be honest. TJ McConnell is out for the season with a torn left Achilles injury, which sucks. We just seen that happen to Aaron Rodgers if you watch the NFL, which is just absolutely devastating at 32. We don't know if he's even going to come back and be healthy. I know KD did, but he ain't KD, bro. So we're going to see if TJ McConnell even sticks around next season. He might regress a lot, though. So in round one, we are up against the New York Knicks. They look like they have the same exact team. They have Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, Isaiah Roby. Wow, does that mean Julius Randle's injured? I think he might be injured. Let's see. And yeah, Julius Randle is out 1 to 2 weeks with a pulled left calf muscle. So that is a big break for us because he's one of their best players. So hopefully we're able to get this job done and he doesn't come back too soon. Game 1, we take the 110 to 108. Very close. Tyrese Haliburton, 27, 6, 5, and 3 steals. He did have 6 turnovers and he didn't shoot the greatest, but we still got the job done. I'm going to simcast this next game if all the games are going to be close like this. Let's see what happens. First quarter, we end up overcoming them. Second quarter, we also outscore them, but the third quarter, they're gaining some momentum back. Can we not let them gain the momentum back, please? 135 to 125. Tyrese Haliburton, another off game, 17 and 11. Nembhard, though, came up big in 19 minutes, and it looks like the absence of Julius Randle is definitely being felt right now. But in the first quarter, we end up outscoring them 37 to 23, but in the second quarter, they're gaining some momentum. We're trying to take it back, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, man. It's tied up right here, very close, very, very close. Let's see if I can hit these free throws. I hope I don't choke here. If I do, I'm pretty buns. And first free throw, we end up making it slightly early, 86%. Can we make the second one as well? And yeah, that's a green bean right there. And I'm hoping those free throws are going to be the dagger that put this game behind us. And it looks like Julius Randle is actually already back from injury, so that's not really good for us, but let's see if we get the, oh yeah, that's, oh my gosh, bro, come on, dude. Oh my god, he ends up cashing it. Thank God he missed the free throw, though, but that is not good, bro. I was way too aggressive with that contest right there. Can we hit the free throw with Jalen Smith? We end up greening that. Can we green the second one, too, please? Please don't make me regret that. Okay, yeah, we got clamps on Jalen Brunson. He ain't going nowhere, bro. Yeah, that's a no-go. Oh, my God. He ends up getting the rebound, gets it out to Barrett. Barrett shoots it and cashes it over me, bro. What? Are you serious, dog? Nah. That's wild, bro. I had my hand in his eye. How did he even make that? It's all right, though. We got Tyrese Haliburton going to the free throw line. Of course, greens that. Can we green this one as well, please? And he ends up missing it. Wow. So we really got to play some clamps right here, bro. No threes. Oh, yeah, I'm on. Oh, yeah, that's game. Okay, if he would have hit that, I would have been sick. But we end up winning 124 to 122. I almost blew the game for us. But still, we were able to get the dub. We're up 3-0. And wow, Buddy Hield dropped 41, bro. Holy crap. That is the most I've ever seen him score. That might be a career high for him, too. Let's see. His career high is 42, but pretty close. And Tyrese Haliburton just not playing that good the past few games. I don't know what's going on. He's not really scratching above the 20 mark, especially these last 3 games, but it is what it is. So let's see if we're able to sweep the Knicks in the first round. First quarter, we're coming out the gates pretty hot, outscoring them 33 to 26. All right, looks like we might take this game, bro. We have the momentum for sure. And we end up winning 129 to 118. Julius Randle 20 and 12, Emmanuel Quickley 29. But that is not enough because Tyrese Haliburton had a bounce back game, 31, 5, 9, and 5. Very solid shooting percentages, 7 for 11 from 3, and even Benny Mathurin and Myles Turner came up big for us as well. So we're on to the second round, and let's see who we're going to be up against. We're up against the Bulls, bro. I'm pretty confident that we're going to get past the Bulls, man. They have Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Andre Drummond, Patrick Williams, Kobe White. They didn't really add anybody from the people they came in with. But Lonzo Ball should be technically injured. I'm not going to switch it up, though. We'll just see how it goes. First game, we take it 131-98. Very easy game right there. Game 2, we take as well. Let's freaking go. 112-95. Tyrese Haliburton putting up 33. And I'm going to simcast this. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it's not a close game. It seems like it's a pretty back-and-forth game, though, so far. Hopefully, we gain some momentum, and it looks like we're about to pull off. Yeah, we're definitely pulling off the last 2 quarters. We end up winning 127-105. Levine with 23, DeRozan with 22. But Haliburton, bro, 37, bro. Glad he was able to shake the cobwebs off, and he's coming up big for us in these past few games. So, can we get the last game and just sweep him? Yeah, we do that. Easy, simple. And we're up against the Philadelphia 76ers. James Harden, Melton, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid, Paul Reed, Seth Curry they added. And it looks like Tyrese Maxey is injured with a sprained left finger day to day, so he'll probably be back sooner rather than later. We're going into Simcast, though. Game 1. It looks like the 76ers are coming out the gate hot, but in the second quarter, we're trying to come back. We're slowly fighting back, man. And looks like we have a lot of momentum. It's another close game. I'm going to sim to 30 seconds. Wow, 30 seconds. We're up by 3. Let's hop in the game. Let's see if we can clinch this. And this time, I am not going to be playing. Oh, and we're at the line, actually. Okay. Well, can Benedict Mathurin make this? And he doesn't. Now we're up 4 with 30 seconds left. So let's see if we can get a stop right here. Hopefully we can. It does not look like James Harden is in, though, and Tyrese Maxey is still kind of injured, so that's 2 big things for us, and Maxey just absolutely blows that shot right there. Tyrese Haliburton is going to the line, and I'm pretty confident that he's going to make it. I want to see what happened to James Harden, though. Is he still in? Is he injured? Is he fouled out? What's going on with him? And he's fouled out. Wow, so that is a big break for us right there. Thank God. Can Tyrese Haliburton make these? So it looks like we're going to take game 1, 111-107. And Benedict Mathurin dropping 27. Tyrese Haliburton 21, 6 and 9. And Embiid dropped 39 and 15. Elite performance, but just couldn't get it done without James Harden. And speaking of James Harden, that is one of the things that worries me, man, because if he's not in the game and we're still only winning by 4 points, if he is in the game, like in this game, we might just end up losing. But it looks like it's kind of back and forth, low-key. They're beginning to pull away, though, and it looks like they're going to pull away. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we almost came back. I should have hopped in that game. Embiid 25-15. Seth Curry with 22. James Harden with 21. Tyrese Haliburton just needs to shoot more, man. If he shoots more, we end up winning the game. The series is now tied up. Let's see game 3. Can we come through for us? And we got outscored 31-18 in the first quarter. We're getting outscored even more, but in the third quarter, we're gaining some momentum slowly but surely. Fourth quarter, I don't know, man. It's not looking too good. We end up losing 106-94. James Harden dropping 34, 8 and 9. And B dropping 26 and 21. Oh my goodness, bro. I might just have to increase the minutes a lot on the starters right here. All right, game 4. Can we come back and tie the series up? That is the question at hand. In the first quarter, we get outscored. Second quarter, we end up outscoring them. Third quarter, we almost took the lead. It's a very, very close game, though. And it looks like we have the momentum to pull away, bro. Let's see if we can capitalize, and we do. 121-111. Tyrese Haliburton, 33, 8 and 10, near triple-double. Benedict Mathurin, I increased his minutes, and it paid off. 26 points for us, and B dropped at 37 and 10. James Harden, almost a triple-double, and we end up tying the series going into Game 5, and I just saw from the glimpse of my eye that the Grizzlies are in the NBA Finals, so if we end up getting past this, we're going to be facing them in the NBA Finals. In the third quarter, though, it's back and forth. Fourth quarter, it's a close game, and looks like they're going to pull off in the fourth quarter, unfortunately. 117-108. Tyrese Haliburton with a good effort. Didn't shoot that efficient from 3, though. Kind of killed us, to be honest. Probably should have looked to pass the ball a little bit more. Only 7 assists. We were just no match for the 76ers in that game. And this is the biggest game all season. Can we end up tying it up and pushing it to Game 7? We'll see. In the first quarter, though, we have a good first quarter for us. Second quarter, we tie it up. And third quarter, we outscored them 27-16. And in the fourth quarter, it looks like the 76ers are starting to come back. But we end up winning 107-103. And we tie up this series. And Embiid has just had crazy stat lines. Look at all these stat lines, bro. Going absolutely crazy. James Harden with 32, though. But like I said, Haliburton 31-10, Mathurin 21, Myles Turner 16 and 15. Our whole team's playing solid. So it is now our biggest game in the year. We're pushing it to 7 against the Philadelphia 76ers. And I'm definitely going to just increase our starters minutes hella. Barely anybody coming off the bench. Myles Turner, you're playing 40 minutes for sure. And I think this is how the rotation is going to look. So let's see if we can end up going to the finals in our first season. That'd be absolutely crazy, especially because I didn't make any moves. But so far, it's not looking so good. We've been behind. Third quarter, we're scratching back, clawing back. Fourth quarter, oh my goodness, we're going on a run right now. Holy crap, dude. Are we going to be, oh my gosh. 4 seconds left. We're only up by 2. I thought we were going to pull off, but the 76ers end up coming up down the stretch. I'm going to go on CPU. Let's see if we can end up shooting a shot or getting free throws. I'm going to just keep it at this angle. It's not the most enticing angle, but we're going to see what happens here. And get the ball to Haliburton, get fouled, go to the line. Okay, they get it to Benedict Mathurin. Can he hit these free throws? Biggest free throws of his life right here. Is he going to be able to capitalize for us? First one goes up. And he cashes it. Let's freaking go. 120 to 117. And can he hit the second one too? And it's even harder because he's on the road and he ends up cashing both of them, bro. Win or go home situation. And it looks like the 76ers might go home, but I do not want to speak too soon. All right, we need to play some lockup D off the inbound, bro. If 2K pulls some CPU cheese, I'm going to be sick about it. Harden gets the ball, fadeaway 3, and he cashes it, bro. Of course. Of course he cashes it, bro. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? 2K CPU cheese, bro. Tyrese Haliburton, if you don't hit these, bro, you are not him. You gotta hit these. Come on. First one goes up and he cashes it. Second one goes up and he cashes it. Cashes them both. The 76ers do not have a timeout, I don't believe. 1 second left. Oh my god, dude! Violation. What? Are you kidding me, dude? Full court shot to win the game, or tie up the game, I should say. That is wild, and he gets it off. Of course, 2K pulls this cheese on me, dog. Full court shot, are you kidding me? That is absolutely insane. I've never seen something like that happen ever. Ever. Wow. Oh my god, dude. At least we hit the free throws, though. So we're not losing, but we're going into OT. All right, I'm hopping back into Simcast. If we end up losing this game, bro, I'm going to be so sick about it. That would be the craziest way to lose a game, a full court shot. And it looks like we're going to lose the game. Are you kidding me? 138 to 133. That's how our season ends because James Harden shoots a turnaround jumper from 3. Hand in his eye. Right there, you see it. Absolutely crazy. And then sinks a full court freaking jumper, bro. Full court shot. Sinks a full court shot. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm praying on the 76ers downfall, no cap. And they end up winning the freaking finals, bro. That should have been us. That is crazy. A full court shot. I still can't get over that. We end up getting 16 and 24. So I guess we'll choose Isaiah Omansa. I've never heard of him before, not gonna lie. I'll probably hear about him more towards the season actually starting. But it says he's from Spain. Hopefully ends up being like that good overseas players like Giannis was. But we'll see. And then I guess I'll just take Marco Jackson. I think he's best available right now. So yeah, these rookies actually end up being pretty solid. 75 overall and 72 overall. So that's good to see. Hopefully they develop good for us. Team and player options. Not going to bring back Bruce Brown on the team option. But I probably will try to re-sign him if the price is right. And obviously we're not going to bring back Daniel Tice. And Jalen Smith ends up declining his player option. So his future with the squad is in jeopardy as well. Not sure. We're not going to give Kendall Brown the qualifying offer. Obi Toppin, Aaron Nesmith, of course, are going to get it. And in free agency, we have a lot of money to play with, not gonna lie. And you know what, man? I'm gonna try to bring Paul George back to the Pacers. If he could come back here and win a championship with us, that'd be absolutely insane, especially if the price is right. I mean, we're not able to afford him quite yet, but I'm gonna make a trade. And I don't really want to make this trade because, you know, TJ McConnell is a great player, but 32 years old, coming off a ruptured left Achilles. He's getting paid $9 million a year. We're going to try to do a salary dump right here and try to get some more money to sign Paul George. And yeah, we're going to trade him to the Suns for Watanabe. So I think he's only getting paid around $3 million, $2 million a year. So let's see if we're able now to get Paul George. And it looks like we're able to, man. Let's freaking go. Paul George, welcome back to the Pacers. 3 years, $45 million deal per year. And hopefully that doesn't end up screwing us because I really do want to bring back Buddy Hield and Jalen Smith. But we'll see what happens. We still have some salary cap to play with. Now, obviously, we're probably not going to be able to bring back Bruce Brown, unfortunately. I don't know if any of these guys will be able to come back, to be honest. But you got to do what you got to do, man. We have a deep team, so we're not taking too much of a hit. I'm going to wait till Paul George fully accepts this trade and try to get the guys that just left our team back on it. And obviously, we don't have bird rights on anyone anymore. Let's see affordables, though. Can we afford anybody? It still says we can afford Buddy Hield, Bruce Brown. Not sure which of the two I'd like to bring back. Probably Bruce Brown, just because he commands the ball less. Paul George is another perimeter threat, and he's going to want the ball in his hands more. So 3 years, around $13 million per year. And if we could bring back both Buddy Hield and Bruce Brown, that would be a dub. So we end up getting Bruce Brown back, and Buddy Hield decided to sign with the Memphis Grizzlies, who just was in the NBA Finals. So that's going to make it even harder for us to hopefully eventually win the Finals. But in free agency, we still have some money to play with. Let's look at the holes in our squad. And I'm going to end up switching Paul George to small forward. It puts his rating up just a tad bit. And we're looking good on all cylinders, really. We just need a backup small forward and maybe a starting power forward. Depends on how Jarace Walker is going to progress. But, you know, just in case he doesn't progress that good, I'm going to just bring in Kyle Anderson. He's a good veteran, 78 overall. We're going to front the deal. Hopefully he accepts it. And if not, we'll probably look to Finney Smith. And yeah, he ends up accepting it. So we have Kyle Anderson now to fill out that maybe starting, maybe backup power forward position, depending on how Jarace Walker progresses, like I said. I'm going to bring back this G League guy. Signed him in a previous video. Mirza Frizenko. He's probably not a real player, but 76 overall, good bench depth. And in player progression, Tyrese Haliburton ends up going up by 3. Paul George unfortunately regresses by 1. Myles Turner stays the same. Benny Matherin up 3. Bruce Brown kind of stays the same. He has some progression, though. Andrew Nembhard up 2. Jarace Walker up 4. So he's definitely getting the starting nod for the power forward position. Isaiah Jackson up 2. Kyle Anderson stays the same. Vicenko goes up in a little bit of grades, but stays the same overall. We actually got Hernan Gomez who goes up. I'm not sure how he goes up, though, because none of his grades have gone up, but whatever. And we just drafted this guy. Watanabe stays the same. Ben Shepherd up 3. And Marco Jackson stays the same as well because we just drafted him. And I don't know, man. This team's looking pretty tough, not going to lie. Tyrese Haliburton, 38 minutes. Matherin, 28. Paul George, 35. Jarace Walker, 33. Myles Turner, 35. Bruce Brown, 25. Nembhard, 15. Anderson, 15. And Isaiah Jackson, 16. And, of course, we have some good bench depth as well in case injury occurs. And if anybody knows any good My NBA sliders, please let me know in the comments below because I hate seeing all these 80-plus overall guys. People you would definitely see on a roster to start the season in free agency because look how many of them there are. These are all pretty good players, you know, starter caliber players. All right, y'all, at the trade deadline, sitting at 39-10, the Pacers are absolutely killing it, bro. Almost an 80% winning percentage, 22-4 at home. We're very elite at that. 17-6 on the road, 25-6 within our conference with a 12.5 point differential. It looks like us and the Cavs are going to have a rivalry in the playoffs this season, especially if we meet in the Eastern Conference Finals. And it looks like the 76ers aren't too far behind us, so we definitely are praying on their downfall, especially because they won by a freaking full court shot. Still can't get over that. Definitely the wound still stings. But something crazy is we have Tyrese Haliburton in the MVP conversation, a near double-double, 27.5 points per game, almost 10 assists, of course. I'm very, very solid. He's finally in the 50, 40, and 90 club. He's almost in the 50, 50, 90 club, to be honest. But still, he is having a historic season for a Pacer, and we just hope he still builds on it and hopefully increases his stats and eventually wins the MVP. So, of course, we saw Tyrese Haliburton's stats. Paul George averaging 19, kind of having a down season. He's only getting 32 minutes per game, but I'd like to see him increase that scoring output for sure. Benedict Matherin averaging a career high in points. He's playing very good. And here's kind of the rest of them. Bruce Brown playing really good. Nembhard over 10 points per game, 4.5 assists. Definitely taking over that spot that TJ McConnell left for us. So I'm very happy that we didn't lose too much in the point guard department. Jarace Walker with starting minutes. He's not really playing that much better than last season. Got some numbers up, his averages that is, but his shooting splits kind of dipped. So he's still playing really good. Just I was expecting him to take that next step, next level. Hopefully maybe even get like 12 points at least per game, but nonetheless, he's still playing really good. Isaiah Jackson off the bench playing really, really good. 8 points, 6.5 rebounds. Tyrese Haliburton was able to get all NBA second team. He does have an injury, though, to start the playoffs. A sprained right toe, 1 to 2 weeks, so hopefully that doesn't affect our first-round chances that much. Wemby ends up making the all-NBA third team. Good to see right there. And we get nobody on the all-defensive team, so let's see who we're up against in the playoffs for the first seed. So hopefully he's back in time. After the play-in, it is set in stone that we're up against the Atlanta Hawks. If you don't know, the Atlanta Hawks are 2K sim gods. In 2K23 at least, they won the championship almost every season, I swear. But this roster isn't looking that crazy. They have a deep bench. They added Cole Anthony, of course. But yeah, like I said, have a deep bench. They have a lot of near 80 overalls coming right off the bench. So I don't know how we're going to fare in that department. But starting lineup-wise, I think we got it in the bag, especially once we get Tyrese Haliburton back. Game 1, though, I'm going to sim it. We end up winning Game 1. 134 to 88, so they stood no match. Playoff P right there, though. 35, 10, and 3. Absolutely killing it, putting the team on the back. We end up taking Game 2 as well, 141 to 113, and Paul George is just having absolute crazy performances, averaging 39.5 in the first 2 games of the playoffs. Very, very good to see. I'm glad he started to turn it up late. And I'm going to hop into Simcast right here. Let's see if we can still get it done. First quarter, they end up outscoring us. Second quarter, though, kind of back and forth. Third quarter, they're going on a little bit of a run, but in the fourth quarter, we're gaining some momentum, bro. It's a very, very close game. Can we pull away right here? And we end up pulling away. We're up 3-0. Tyrese Haliburton is back. Okay, that's awesome to see. 38-7. Paul George, of course, took the back seat, but if Tyrese Haliburton's out and we just have Paul George playing, we know that he can take the reins. He can put the team on his back because look at these stat lines, bro. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We end up winning, though, 123 to 117. I'm going to simcast this last game. Can we get the sweep? Please. I don't want no problems. First quarter, we come out the gates crazy. Second quarter, we're still killing it. And it looks like it's safe to say that we're going to get this dub right here. We end up blowing them out 137 to 93. Paul George dropping 35, bro. He is playing absolutely amazing. I cannot rave about that enough. Especially like 35 now. How old is he in this game? I think he's like 35 now. Yeah, 35 years old, still dropping historic performances for us. And we're up against our first potential roadblock, the Boston Celtics, who of course have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, but their bench is not looking good whatsoever. Lonnie Walker, Banton, Kaminsky, oh my gosh, Pritchard, yeah, I think that's where we best them at. First game, they end up taking it. Of course, I talk all this crap and they end up taking it. That is so disappointing. Let me switch up the rotations though real quick, to be honest. I'm gonna run an 8-man rotation, see if we get our best players in, because I don't need no 76 overall playing, to be honest, bro. 78 and above for sure. First quarter though, they end up outscoring us by 10. Second quarter, we're gaining some momentum back. Can we keep it up though? And it looks like we're gonna keep up the momentum, bro. We're end up blowing them out 143 to 111. Tyrese Haliburton dropping 37 to 9. Benedict Mathurin 25 points. And where's Tatum at? Tatum was nowhere to be seen, bro. He was a ghost. 16 points, 7 for 18, 2 for 7 from 3. Not gonna get it done right there, buddy. Simcast again. I think the 8-man rotation is definitely the move because now we're just firepowering on all cylinders, man. Especially right now, it looks like another blowout might happen. Okay, I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon, bro. I spoke way too soon. I need to shut up. Very close game though. 15 seconds left, only up by 1. We're gonna hop in this game and see if we could secure the dub. And we end up actually having the ball off the inbounds, which is amazing because they're probably just going to foul us, get the ball to Tyrese Haliburton, and get some free throws, bro. Yes, sir. That's exactly what's going to happen. We need Tyrese Haliburton to hit these, please. First one, he ends up draining it, 91%. And can he hit the second free throw? Cash, bro. Absolute cash. We're now up 135 to 132. If another full court play happens where they just end up chucking the ball up and it goes in, I'm going to be sick about it. Hopefully we can play some lockdown defense. With the arrival of Paul George, though, we have a lot better of a chance of playing some good perimeter defense. And they're going to get the ball to Brogdon, who's getting locked up by Tyrese Haliburton. We need some help defense for sure behind that. But Jaylen Brown shoots up a shot, and he ends up rolling out. And, yeah, it looks like we secured the dub right here. If Kyle Anderson can hit these free throws, do not choke for us, bro, please. And he's injured right now, and he ends up breaking the first free throw, dog. Come on. What is your free throw percentage, dude? How are you breaking these? Are you going to break both of them, though? Okay. It's still a 2-possession game. 5.3 seconds left. They have no timeout, so they're going to have to get a 3 and then off the inbound, like, foul and hope we miss. But, yeah, he took an almost half-court shot, and he drains it, of course. But we still get the dub. We win by 1. You know how 2K is going to be with the CPU cheese. They're just going to hit any shot from any spot on the floor. But, hey, I'm not mad about it. We got the dub. We're up 2-0, I believe. I can't remember exactly. All right, up 2-1. I forgot they won a game. But looking at the box score, Jaylen Brown 28, Brogdon 22. Tatum's been very quiet this playoff series. But on the Pacers side, Haliburton 44, Myles Turner 25, and Paul George a near triple-double. We're just firing on all cylinders, like I said. We're going to hop into Simcast for this Game 4, and out the gates, the Celtics are playing really good. We end up tying it up, though. And then now, second quarter, we're getting some momentum. Third quarter, can we keep this momentum up? And it looks like we're going to secure the dub, hopefully, unless they just come back all of a sudden. No, they do not. 137 to 121, and Tatum is still fouling out. He's just not playing good for the squad this playoffs, man, for real. But on our side of the thing, Haliburton 44 points once again. He is absolutely killing it. 9 assists, 3 steals. Myles Turner also coming up big. Paul George had a quiet game, but the rest of our teammates got it done for us. And I'm gonna just sim this game. Let's see. Yeah, we get past them. Gentlemen sweep. Let's look at the box score. 122 to 97. Tyrese Haliburton 27, 5, 10, and 3, and 2 blocks as well. Wow, he got it done on all sides of the floor. Very happy to see that. And I see the Cavs and the 76ers might push it to 7. So let's see if we're going to get a rematch with them. And it looks like we're not going to get a rematch with the 76ers. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm glad they weren't able to repeat. But we are up against the Cavs, who of course have 92 overall Garland, 93 overall Donovan Mitchell, Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen. They added Vucevic, Caleb Martin, Kelly Oubre Jr. This team is absolutely stacked, man. Oh my gosh. They have Ty Jerome at the tail end of their bench, though. Hopefully that's the one weak spot. But this team doesn't look like they have much weak spots. I don't know. Game 1, though, we're going to simcast this. Hope for the best. Hopefully Paul George and Tyrese Haliburton can put the team on their back. And going into the fourth, man, it looks like it's going to be a close game, and they end up pulling away 121 to 112, so that's kind of disappointing to see. Tyrese Haliburton didn't have the greatest game, 6 for 21. Paul George also didn't have the greatest games. I'm going to definitely switch up this rotation a little bit, give less minutes to the players off the bench, and give more minutes to Paul George and Tyrese Haliburton, because we really need their contributions these next few games. So 44 minutes for him. I guess 44 minutes for Paul George as well. And let's go into Game 2 and see if we can tie this series up. In Simcast, though, first quarter coming out the gates, we end up outscoring them. Second quarter, we're keeping up the momentum. Third quarter, can we outscore them again? We do not. But fourth quarter, we might pull off, it looks like, and we end up winning 110 to 102. Nobody really shined through, though, but we had a lot of solid contributions. Everyone was in double figures, so that is really good to see. I put the right players out on the court. And Donovan Mitchell and Garland tried to carry, but just couldn't get it done for the squad. And going into Game 3, so in the third quarter, we are losing. Hopefully, we can bounce back this fourth quarter, and it's looking like we might, actually. Hold up. No, we don't. We end up not being able to bounce back. We lose 145 to 136. Haliburton with 48 points. Paul George 22, but I guess after these 4 players, we didn't get much point contribution from them. It's safe to say we had a cakewalk right here. Tyrese Haliburton, 34 and 22 assists. Oh my goodness. Benedict Mathurin, 29. Paul George, 21. Very, very good to see. Bro, oh my goodness. 166 to 120. Tyrese Haliburton dropping 48, 19. Most video game stats ever. Everybody on our team, though, is going absolutely nuts, to be honest. On the other side, though, Donovan Mitchell, 24 points. Only played 27 minutes. Did he get injured? I don't know. He only had 5 fouls, so I'm not sure why he's not playing that much. Maybe he got injured in the middle of the game. And right here is our chance to pull away and get into the NBA Finals. Get our ticket stamped, and we're ready to go, man. But looks like our team isn't playing that good. Hopefully in the second half we can pick up some momentum. And I don't know if we're going to be able to. We're only down by, okay, they just went off. Yeah, we end up losing by 10. No worries, though. We got one more game to hopefully get into the NBA Finals. Tyrese Haliburton dropping 39. And yeah, I'm playing the starters the whole game. I don't even care. I hope with the rotation changes, we're able to get into the NBA Finals. Come out the gate, though, outscoring them 36 to 24. They outscore us in the second, 27 to 24. And in the third quarter, oh my God, dude, are we really about to lose this? Come on, guys. Okay, we end up kind of coming back. Okay, I like what I see so far. Let's see what oh my God, dude. Another season, another terrible loss. And the Cavs and the Grizzlies are in the finals. I think the Grizzlies were in the finals, and the Cavs end up winning it all, bro. That is so disappointing. I'm so sick about it, dude. I'm so sick about it. This is so annoying. We just got to add some more players and hope that Paul George doesn't regress. So looking in team intel, it looks like the Hawks are ready to blow the team up and start rebuilding. So I got my eye on 2 players, man. Trae Young or DeJounte Murray. Either one of them would be really good for our squad. And this is the trade, man. We're going to trade our rookie from Spain, a future first, our current first, in 3 seconds for DeJounte Murray. And the Hawks agreed to the trade, so let's freaking go. Our defense is going to be absolutely insane next year. I might move Paul George to the power forward position. I don't know, man. He could definitely play it. So in free agency, we have 2 players with bird rights, and we're obviously going to bring back Myles Turner. We have to, bro. We cannot win a championship without him. And I'm also going to try to get Derek White, man, a good 3-and-D player, 3 years, around $10 million per year. And Mirza, you can go over there. Nah, you can go over there, bro. No worries about that. We're able to get Derek White as well, so that is a good bench depth piece. In progression, man, we're continuing the ascent of Tyrese Haliburton. Goes up 1. Benedict Mathurin up 3. Paul George is continuing to regress, though. He's about to be 36 years old. That championship window for him is closing by the minute, and I'm hoping that we can capitalize for this season and get him a championship before he goes out. And, of course, DeJounte Murray stays the same. Myles Turner stays the same. Derek White goes down 1. Jarris Walker up 3. Bruce Brown up 1. I think that's just because of position change. Andrew Nembhard up 2. We were able to get Isaiah Jackson back on the qualifying offer. He goes up 1. Kyle Anderson down 1. Ben Shepherd up 2. Hernan Gomez down 2. And Marco Jackson stays the same. And yeah, looking over this roster, it's very, very solid. And it's especially a championship or bust this season. If we can get a championship, bro, I will be sick about it. Alright, y'all. So at the end of the season, we end up going 65-17, 33-8 at home, 32-9 on the road. So very good consistency with a 17.7 point differential, which if you look at every other team, we're amassing them by so much, man. And looking at the season stats, Tyrese Haliburton 24.4, 9 assists, almost had a double-double. Benedict Mathurin scratching 19 points per game. Paul George had another dip in his stats, man, but he's getting old. 17 points per game almost. DeJounte Murray played really good for us, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.4 steals per game on very solid shooting percentages as well. Jarris Walker finally took that next step, 13 points, 10 rebounds, averaging a double-double and almost 50% from the field. We love to see that. Myles Turner, 12 and almost 10, 2 blocks per game. Andrew Nembhard getting it done off the bench, 11 points per game. Derek White played all right, 8.3 points per game, solid shooting splits. Isaiah Jackson, 7.2 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 1 block. Bruce Brown, 7 points per game. Looking at our estimated wins averaged, Jarris Walker really came through for us. Second on the team with 10.5. And it looks like nobody on our team is in the negatives besides Ben Shepherd, but I don't even think he played a lot. No, he didn't even play that much. So our whole team is contributing on an elite level. And simulating the play-in, we are up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Wow. Is James Harden going to hit a full court shot on us again? I doubt that because they all regressed. James Harden's an 82 overall. They have Josh Richardson in the starting lineup. They added Drew Holiday. Their bench is not that deep, to be honest. I think we have a good, solid chance. We end up taking game 1. We absolutely blow them out, 143-103. I'm going to hop into Simcast and hope that our fate stays the same. I don't think I'm hopping in any more games, to be honest, because every time I hop in a game, the CPU just starts going crazy on me for some reason. And this is a very back and forth close game, and the 76ers might take... I should hop into this one. I should, but I'm not. I'm not, because they're not going to pull a full court shot on me again. We'll just take the L, 107-104. Our team didn't play that good, though. Where's Tyrese Haliburton? I don't even know where he's at on here. I probably passed him. Yeah, 17 points. Nothing to write home about, man. That game was just very low scoring. And going into game 3... At the end of game 3, we end up losing 109-95. And again, bro, where is Haliburton? 9 points. I guess 19 assists is good, but 9 points, bro? You're supposed to be the guy, man. Come on. And yeah, man, I'm going to just simulate through this next game because Simcast just isn't it. We end up tying the series up, though. We win 113-108. Maxey with 28. Harden with 18. Devontae Graham comes up with 15 and 16 minutes. I don't know what's up with Haliburton, bro. I'm about to lower the bench depth and hope that fixes the issue because I don't know why he's not scoring that much. Just gonna simulate the game again, and the 76ers end up beating us in overtime, bro, by 1 point. What is up with the 76ers, bro? Why are they so good? They don't even have Embiid playing. I think he got injured. So all these scrubs are just killing us for some reason. All right, can we tie this up? Are we really getting taken to 7 games in the first round against the 8th seed 76ers? In Simcast, though, it looks like we're going to blow them out, but I don't want to speak too soon. Okay, we blow them up 126-108. That's more like it. DeJounte Murray coming up big for us. Haliburton's just playing really weird, bro. He's not scoring like he usually does. Like 9 points, I guess 33 points, but he played 50 minutes to get 33 points, bro. Like, super inefficient games. He's very much in a shooting slump right now, bro. And it looks like in the next round, we're up against the Magic, who look absolutely crazy. Not going to worry about that until we get there, though. Simcast this stuff. And in the first quarter, we end up outscoring them 34-16. Yeah, we're just keeping up the momentum, bro. No match. I don't know why or how they even came close to matching up with us. We end up killing them 141-79. Absolute blowout. Josh Richardson is their #1 scorer. Maxey with only 11. This is crazy. And now we're matching up against the Magic. Their team looks kind of crazy. Anthony Black, Irving, Markkanen, Banchero, James Wiseman, Anunoby, Wendell Carter Jr., DeMar DeRozan, Adam Mara, Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah, this is definitely going to be tough, bro. Their starting lineup is good. Their bench is crazy. Hopefully, we can overcome them in the first quarter. We outscore them 36-24. Second quarter, we do as well. But third quarter, it's kind of the same. And in the fourth quarter, they were coming back a little bit, but not enough to overcome us. We end up winning 104-89, thank God. And in game 2, I'm just going to simulate through it. We end up winning 126-108. Benedict Mathurin dropping 40. Tyrese Haliburton still playing like garbage. I guess the past few games he didn't play that too bad. I mean, hopefully we can sim through this. And okay, yeah, we might sweep them, bro. I thought we were gonna have a tough time. I don't know how against the 76ers we're struggling that bad, and then against the Magic, who are obviously better overall wise, we're like killing it. Like, make it make sense, bro. Haliburton 42, Jarris Walker 23, Paul George 19, and can we just end up sweeping them? No, we do not. What's the box score though? We end up losing by 1 point. Wow. Wow. Can we end up sweeping them? Okay, we end up getting the gentleman sweep, I should say. And we're going to be up against the Charlotte Hornets in the Eastern Conference Finals. LaMelo Ball, Malcolm Brogdon, Brandon Miller, Draymond Green, Nick Richards, Mark Williams, Kenyon Martin Jr., PJ Washington, Usman Dang. This team is not looking that talented. Have y'all seen the stuff on Instagram with Kai Jones too, bro? Dude is absolutely wild and just saying he's better than everybody who's ever played the game of basketball and his teammates, bro. He's saying he's better than like LaMelo, than Mark Williams, and Nick. It's just crazy to see. Game 1 though, we take. I already knew this was gonna happen though because their team does not look that talented, to be honest. 130-106. Haliburton having a good game. He's getting the cobwebs off and he's starting to play better. And it looks like he's actually injured, probably a minor injury, but still, we don't want to aggravate that. And in the second quarter, we're gaining some momentum. Third quarter, we're absolutely killing them, 28-12. And in the fourth quarter, we finish them off 125-72. Brandon Miller was the only double-figure scorer in that game. Wow, LaMelo Ball did not come up whatsoever. We're going to try to put the series up 3-0, and it looks like we're going to do just that, man. 127-92. Brogdon 20, LaMelo Ball 17, but just not enough against our team. And Haliburton dropping 21-19, absolute crazy stat line right there. Sim through, and we're able to sweep the Charlotte Hornets to get in our first finals, and hopefully we can capitalize and win it. We're going to be up against the Mavericks or the Portland Trailblazers, and we're up against the Mavericks. You see the MVPs right there. Let's see who the Mavericks have. Luka. They added Donovan Mitchell to replace Kyrie. Josh Green. And yeah, this team's not looking that talented, bro. Like, come on. Come on now. We're easily got this in the bag, bro. We easily got this in the bag. Game 1, we end up winning 146-100. Oh my gosh. Our team's just absolutely killing it. Game 2, we end up winning that as well, 119-90. No match for us. I'm going to simcast these last 2 games. And keyword, I said last 2 games because I'm pretty freaking confident we're about to win this series. And look at that. We're still blowing them out, bro. No match for us. 125-107. Haliburton, Paul George is absolutely killing it, thank God. And in the final game, can we end up winning the NBA Finals? That is the question at hand. We're going to see what happens here. So far, it's looking good for us. Okay, yeah, we got this in the bag, bro. Oh, I tried to stop it to try to get the celebration, but we end up winning 134-103 for the Pacers' first championship since the ABA days. Let's freaking go. Tyrese Haliburton is your finals MVP. If you guys enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe. More rebuilds all summer, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.